Hey everybody, welcome back to my channel. My name is Kara, and today I'm going to be talking to you about why the housing market is not likely going to crash. So this is something that I've heard people talk quite a lot about over the past 12 months. Are we in a housing bubble? When is it going to crash? It's, getting out of hand. How are we going to deal with this? What's going to happen? And I'm going to break it to you guys. I don't really think that we are in a housing market bubble, and there are a few different reasons for this. So people are comparing the past 12 months in 2020 and the start of 2021, they're comparing it to 2008 and 2009 when we had the last housing market crash. But actually, there are a lot of statistics that show that the type of market that we're in right now is actually quite different than it was back then. So I'm going to tell you why. So one of the things that people tell me all the time is we are going to see so many foreclosures coming up in the near future. People aren't going to be able to pay their mortgage payments. People have been putting their mortgages in forbearance, and this is going to be the crash of the housing market as we know it now. But the reality is, if a homeowner is currently undergoing financial difficulty, there's a good chance that they have enough equity built up in their home that they could sell their property and pay off their mortgage payment without having to go through the foreclosure process. There was a study done by Adam Data Solutions that showed that a third of all homeowners have more than 50% equity in their homes as of the end of 2020. Additionally, the number of mortgages in forbearance has continued to drop week over week and has actually dropped at the time of recording for the 11th week in a row. The amount of mortgages in forbearance is currently sitting right around 4.22%, which is down from a peak of 8.55% last June. Also, let's just take the worst case scenario. Let's say that every single home that's in forbearance right now went through the foreclosure process. This is actually still just a fraction of the amount of the 10 million homes that went under foreclosure in 2008. Another difference this time around is that lending policies are much more strict now than they were in 2008. I'm going to pop a chart up on the screen to show you guys the changes in credit scores over the years for home buyers. So over the past 5 years, credit scores have been averaging right around 754. Currently, home buyers' credit is averaging right around 788. Additionally, the share of borrowers whose credit score was below 620 is currently right around 2%. Back in 2007, it was right around 13%. Lenders were also offering quite a few different products for borrowers that weren't necessarily the best for them. A lot of those products that were offered during the last housing bubble are not currently offered today. The percentage of borrowers that had adjustable rate mortgages was also much higher during the last housing bubble. So in 2004, 35% of borrowers actually had an adjustable rate mortgage, which means that your interest rate is not fixed. So what a lot of borrowers get nowadays is a fixed rate mortgage where your interest rate stays the same over the life of the loan, whether it be a 15-year, 10-year, 30-year loan, whatever it is, your interest rate will stay the same. But with an adjustable rate mortgage, this can change due to fluctuations in the market. So the whole point of it being, if you get your loan during a time where interest rates are higher, the hope is that you can get a lower interest rate when they go down. However, it doesn't always work out this way. So during the last housing market crash, the rates went up and a lot of people weren't able to pay their payments anymore because of that rate increase. As a comparison, the share of adjustable rate mortgages today is only 2.4%. So again, in 2004, it was around 35%, and now it's around 2.4%. So as you can see, this is quite a bit different. Additionally, the percentage of down payments that people are putting down nowadays is much larger than the amount people were putting down in pre-bubble days. So in summary, More qualified buyers, stricter lending policies, and sellers having more equity in their homes results in the strong housing market that we are seeing today. So, in my personal opinion, I don't really believe that we are in a housing market bubble, and I don't really think that there's going to be a crash. That being said, I do think we'll see some sort of a correction, but I don't think it'll be as drastic as we saw the last time in 08 and 09. I do think that the market currently is overstretched. I don't think that house prices can go up like this forever, but if you saw my last few videos, my housing market updates and those types of videos, I did mention that it seems like in 2021, home appreciation will peak, and in the following years, we'll probably still see some sort of price appreciation, but not to that extent that we are seeing now. But as always, I love to hear from you guys as well. So let's start a conversation in the comments. Let me know what you think. Do you think that we are going to see some sort of housing market crash, or do you think that the current market is going to continue for a few years? Let me know what you think. I would love to hear from you. And if you like this video, hit the like button. Don't forget to subscribe as well, and share this with anyone that you think might benefit from this type of video. Alright guys, that is everything for today, and I will see you very soon in the next one.